There's a lot of information out there on how to manifest, right? And so I realized that a lot of people are making this too complicated. They're making it more complicated than it should be. Manifestation is simple. And in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to simplify your life with manifestation and how you can actually enjoy the process as you progress. I know a lot of people like to talk about scripting, journaling, visualizing, all these different techniques that to me seem like too much work. And I think that they are significant or they are in some way going to aid in the process. But I think that when somebody starts putting an emphasis on these practices, they actually start to lose focus on what their actual manifestation is driven by. And so I'm just basically going to show you how to hop over all of these different techniques and get to the true source of manifestation, of creation, so you can be able to manifest a lot quicker and a lot more effectively. So the truth is that manifestation isn't supposed to be effortful. We are manifesting every second with any thought, any action, any feeling, anything that comes out of us is actually being actualized as it comes out. So that is the process of basically all of creation. You know, it starts with an idea and then it begins to be born out into the material world. So that's why we have to recognize that the seed is not any different than the tree. And in knowing this and realizing that the only difference here is only time, then we are able to understand that within the seed lies the tree itself. And so whenever we have a desire, we have to understand that within the desire lies the fulfillment of that desire. And I've experienced that at certain states of awareness, desires actually are able to manifest instantly. You know, like when you're thinking about this one person that you want to talk to and they actually start to call you like the next minute. Or, for example, this is what happened to me. I was in a tight spot. I was looking for somebody to fill in for my lease. I only had like 2 months left. Everybody told me I wasn't going to be able to do it, right? But I signed the papers, started acting like it was going to happen anyways. And lo and behold, within 2 days, I already had somebody moving in for me. So I don't think that we should be complicating our lives anymore with manifestation. It should be easy, it should be effortless, and it should be fun. Just like anything that we create, the creation process is supposed to be fun and it's supposed to bring out the best of us. So if I were to explain manifestation very simply, I would explain it in the sense of life wanting to manifest itself through you. The universe itself wants to see itself through you. Whenever there is a desire within you, that desire comes from source. And source wants to be manifested into the material world. It wants to be shown on the physical plane. When we have a desire, for example, a desire for more money, for success, for whatever, that desire is something that didn't come specifically from you, but rather from a higher version of you. And so the problem here, it doesn't lie in like the work itself of making that desire actualize, but rather in allowing for it to actualize and allowing for it to flow through us. Here, the differentiation lies in that when you are trying to manifest, it means that you are taking on like a working role. You believe that you yourself are the creator, and in a way, you are not letting life show you the way. Versus effortless manifestation, which is you just receive and you follow your intuition. What really blocks the process is basically your limiting beliefs, your insecurities, your doubts, basically the system within you that slows down the process of creation. If you were to look at manifestation as if there's a transmitter and the transmission is basically the message, right? It is what source wants to have transmitted, right? And the transmitter itself is you. You're the vehicle for the universe to express itself. And so in order for the transmission to go through smoothly, the transmitter, you, has to be able to be purified by any sense of doubt or any sense of insecurity. Basically, the transmitter has to be healed. In order for us to actualize our full potential, our full manifestation powers, we're not going to be able to do that until we realize that we need to heal. And in healing, we learn that manifestation is not about putting more things out into the universe. It's more about allowing the universe to flow through us. It is a delicate balance between surrender and control. So I would like to give you my 3 main paths for manifestation. The first one lies in shadow work. When you look into yourself and you recognize the things that are contradicting each other, the things that you don't like about yourself. Because, for example, if we were to see the universe as being one with us, we will realize that whenever we don't like something about the external world, it is because we don't like something within ourselves. The fact here is that if you're not able to feel okay being in the place you currently are in, you're not going to be able to feel good being in the place in which you're trying to manifest. So shadow work involves looking at the triggers within ourselves, also looking at the contradictions between ourselves and being able to accept them, basically surrender to them, and then integrating them so that we can evolve spiritually. So the result of shadow work is basically a more evolved being that is able to know his or herself much more deeply and also be able to recognize the gifts within him or herself and then use that to manifest even more. The second approach that I like to take is basically shifting my vibration. And shifting vibration is actually something that a lot of people talk about on YouTube. And I think it's something that we don't really understand completely. And I want to explain my perspective, which is basically learning to revel in the desire itself. the birth of the desire is much more important than the desire being fulfilled. I think that when we see the desire and we're able to revel at the fact that the desire has been born within us, we're able to actually feel the fulfillment before it ever even happens. Being able to revel in the desire, to appreciate the desire, not only makes you feel better, but it also allows you to embody the desire itself, and so you become more connected to source through this process. So this shifting of vibration, I like to practice it every day. It's more of a general outlook. I basically look at my day, I see what actually helped me to feel good, what it was that made me feel more fulfilled, what made me feel better, and then I like to just implement those things in my days more often. Whatever increases my vibration is whatever is going to lead me to feel better, is whatever will make my desire feel easier to sit with. Some examples will be working out, meditating, journaling. From here you realize that scripting and visualizing are all similar things that basically tune and shift your vibration. So that is why you don't actually need to do these things, as they come as a result of your conscious awareness of your vibration. And so speaking of conscious awareness, my third path for basically my approach to manifesting is basically presence. And so presence for me, I like to describe as the acute tool to manifestation. It is a tool that I can use at any second and at any moment, whenever, right? Presence is so powerful because of the fact that it erases all the past and it erases the future also. When you're present, you don't think about the past and you don't think about the future. And you're also lying in infinity because of the fact that nothing exists outside of the now. And when you're able to focus just on the now, you're able to focus on all possibilities that lie ahead of you. It is like you are open to the universe, you're open to the world. And this openness of awareness basically allows you to be able to receive more and more desires. Your ability to focus and approach any other thing in your life will also intensify. I like to also think that my presence, I can bring my presence into my shadow work, I can bring my presence into my gratitude, I can bring my presence into basically anything that I want to do. And this will automatically accelerate my ability to manifest anything that comes into my life. And so now that you understand that you need to heal in order to manifest, make sure to click up here so you can start working on your shadow work and begin reaping the benefits of shadow work. And that's all I got for you guys, all right? Stay lucid. Peace.